I've been there with you, sister, and it ain't what you say. It is
Carter, just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Brooklyn trailing.
And how would you feel if somebody said that while you were talking about something?
Thomas, that's good.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier.
Yeah, and I understand that, but I don't do that. I don't for the last time, people.
Now Fultz.
Yeah.
Inside.
That was that. No, I was just trying to let you know that's why I was speeding up my talk. Because yeah, I was just finishing. Because it wasn't worthy of really explaining. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I think, yeah. And that is true. Yeah, that is fact. Yeah, that is fact. Yeah, that's facts. I would say, yeah, that's facts. It's like, yo, I'm just letting you know that, yeah, okay. So yeah, we disagree, but I'm just gonna let you have this. But I'm just say this last thing.
Wagner outside to the inside.
Dude.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
But once again, we all do it and not even know it.
Here's Dinwiddie. Last game we saw him with 32 points.
Whoa.
Pass to Johnson. Poke loose. And he's all alone. Here's Banchero. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Yeah, sharp defensive play. Now, if Banchero can play that level of D in his rookie season, there's no telling what his ceiling is.
Straight up. No.
A go-to option for this team. He puts up
straight up
17 a game.
He's been ice cold.
No. So literally.
If you come to me and you're saying a problem, it sounds like you want a solution. When that problem needs a solution, I didn't know you wanted to stay in that, and you were just talking about it.
Right. So literally, me and Bree just had this conversation. So yeah, so me and Bree just had this conversation about her venting with me. But her venting with me, you know what I mean? Just saying how she feels. Like, okay, sometimes she don't need my advice or my opinion on it. She just,
down to 5 on the
yeah, just know that I'm somebody that can hear and you know what I mean? Even if I don't understand. Exactly.
It's good on the putback.
Exactly.
Hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with
exactly. Everything. Exactly. So in regards to that, which I understand. But it's like, yeah, sometimes it's like, well, she ain't said it, but other people have said it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking. And once again, I spoke to somebody about, what therapy is, you know what I mean? And, some people literally is supposed to just be to vent, you know what I mean?
Jacks up a 3.
Yeah, but it depends. Like, you kind of,
no good.
exactly, but you kind of mention what you want out of therapy when you go in. Sometimes you're asking for advice. Sometimes you're just asking for somebody to listen. So it's like, no, I don't need advice. What really therapy is you thinking out everything and figuring out your own. You know what I mean? Your own plan.
The Magic making their last shot.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's like when you're talking to friends, they may just need that other person. They ain't trying to pay for therapy, but they may just need that person that they can get it all out, as opposed to not necessarily needing advice or wanting your advice.
Here's Owens.
Exactly. So that is something that I've realized, and we were just talking, and she was talking about something. I want to say the surrogacy thing, and it's like, well, okay, from a business perspective, I'd say, no, you might have to mention it because you're making money. You know what I mean? If they end up finding out that you don't have a baby after 9 months, you know what I mean? From a business perspective, exactly. Which, once again, I've been wrong. You know what I mean? I've been wrong in times, but that's just how I feel about it from a business perspective, not from a friend. And I'm like, even if I was right, and it's like, even if I was, a manager. And as your friend, I would let it slide, but still as a business perspective, I feel like, you know. Well, no, that's how I feel until they drop out a whole saying thing that you gotta mention, and we got a whole third party that can pull your IRS and see if you made some other money. That's when I came to you and was like, yo, this is too much. At first it was already, but I just won't mention it. But now they're like, oh, you're agreeing for a third party to be able to track your taxes and track blah, 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 which almost feels like you're agreeing for them to be able to track your social media. So it's like, I can't promote nothing. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's too much. Which I agree, that's too much on that end, but it's like, they say anything. They said you have to mention it. You have to mention anything. Yes. It's up to us and our discretion, because once again, if they feel like it's taking too much time from... But you can't... Right, but even the photography thing could be time off of work. If I'm like, it's not currently, but it's like if it's...
Here's Harris. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Outside Simmons. Shot to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Anthony. Wagner with a screen on Dinwiddie. Wagner outside. Takes the 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game.
Because they don't have a problem with it. Take that chance and
if the defender is giving them that much space, the points are inevitable.
Hey, we turn that.
So it's Orlando now after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Banchero. Wagner for 3. Counted from distance. Wagner's got 6.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
O'Neal on the wing. There's the triple. He can't get it to go, so Orlando will take it the other way.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Anthony. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 on the
exactly.
shot clock.
It's like you tell us to not have our phone at our desk, but then you know we need our phone to log in.
With the detailed interior attack.
And you know that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team. Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons.
Not every 2 calls.
We're going out there, no let up.
But literally, like I said, we were.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Cole Anthony. He's out there with Owens. Wagner is out there with
that's how I felt.
And it's Bol in at the 4 slot. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. Tipped. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Orlando has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Bol. Back to Anthony. Picked by Carter. This one for 3. The rebound by Simmons.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Anthony outside. Driving in, right wing. And here's Owens outside. And the Magic again can't hit. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical.
Who cares who's winning now? See you at crunch time.
And rough, but that's how you win games.
Carter, the pass to Anthony. Here's an 8-footer, and the basket is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
But basically, just in that scenario, we were talking about that, and once again, she was just talking to me about, you know,
Let's see some smarts.
the struggles of, you know, just making sure she got time off without, you know, blah, 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 just from earned time off, but still not sharing too much information. And once again, I just shared, you know, with the conflict of interest, how I felt about it, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, oh, you know, I was just kind of sharing that in confidence, you know what I mean? Not necessarily, because I already know what I'm going to do. Exactly. And it's like, yeah, so yeah, there are times that people just sharing stuff. No, well, no, she ain't got to work. But yeah, I understand. Yeah, no.
Ropes right now on their heels.
Yeah, once again, and that's why she shared it in the first place, because she knows that she ain't got to worry about that. But it's still just, hey, if you ask my opinion, but hey, I'm not asking your opinion. Just so you know, which exactly it came up to yesterday. It was like, okay, so yeah, I realized, which I just volunteered it. I was like, yeah, I realized sometimes you may not be asking for advice, you know, and I just be volunteering stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like I realized that, hey, if you just want to vent, hey, just let me know that at the beginning, which is what Renee was saying. Or whatever, you know what I mean? If you just want to vent, or what you said, you know, if you just want to vent, just let me know up front. So therefore, I know not to give advice, because I assume that if you're talking to me about an issue, that you want some, yeah,
that didn't sound like a resolution.
Yeah, you want my opinion, right? And even if I can't give you a resolution, at least you want my opinion. But sometimes they don't even want your opinion.
Right, but I usually see. I'm not a bad person. I promote boom.
That's just how you feel about yourself. I said, that's just how you feel about yourself? You promote bull?
And produces at a high level.
Oh, support it. Okay.
Tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of
continue to bull.
And cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Owens. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying be ethical. I'm just saying be unethical real nice. Yeah, don't get caught up being unethical.
Simmons against Fultz. Back to Claxton. Stolen by Carter. Outside Fultz.
Yeah.
His third and 5 attempts. Let's see the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Clock is at 3 from deep. Johnson. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball.
Yeah, you could be more unethical, just so you know.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Wagner. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Fultz against Simmons.
I'm trying to talk out of it, yeah.
I really just think you should.
Pass to Claxton.
Well, that's me.
I just told you I'm not cooking my books.
Here's Thomas.
You don't cook your books. I just don't think. Yeah.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Owens.
Understand, it's a struggle. Yeah.
Back to Fultz.
Oh, man. I need somebody who's going to teach me the words. Yeah, exactly.
18 feet out. He's off on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
He said, I only brought this up. Yeah. I only brought this up because I thought you. Yeah. But you try to act like you don't be cooking books.
You can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Thomas. And there's the screen. Looking to end the drought. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Owens. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Love how attentive folks.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Tries a 10-footer. He got a piece of it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right. His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Claxton, and he dunks it down.
Simmons is so intelligently screen and roll. A fantastic decision maker.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Here's Thomas. Fires from the line. Misses off the left iron. And here are the Magic now. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Owens. Wagner on the wing. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Picked by Carter. Pass to Fultz. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the track. And Caro's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Wagner. Here's Thomas. Here's the pick. Shot from the wing. That one rolls around and rims out.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Carter, a screen on Dinwiddie. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter.
Let's go, let's go.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Got a hand on it.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Here's Banchero. He's marked by Finney-Smith. goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well,
Let's go.
part of the game plan was
I'll be right back in 1 second.
to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Owens. Picked by Carter. The 3-ball. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. Inside. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 8 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Owens powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Carter to the right side. Picked by Carter. Here's Banchero. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the end.
Are you crazy? Where's the foul?
15 seconds.
Problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Fultz. Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 7. Pass to Curry. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Here's Banchero after the basket by Brooklyn. Lets the 3 fly. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Curry. Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Curry. There's the 3. No good there. Now Orlando takes it the other way, coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Curry with another miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Anthony against Dinwiddie. Here's Owens. Pass to Banchero. Here's Owens. Harris right side. 6 to shoot. Now here's Wagner. And he goes up strong with a one-hand.
First personal foul.
Yeah, great concentration there.
Dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Magic out in front, just dominate.
How's y'all day going? Just chilling. See what's popping over here in the halftime show.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. In the East, Skinny.
Well, we can give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance, too. He's moving the needle for his team.
And normally I do favor the big man, but I will admit he's worth the price of admission.
When was the last time you paid to get in a game?
I pay all the time with my face.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Magic.
Relying on their subs to carry the load offensively, man, that's their recipe. Some terrific role players on this team, as you would say, Shaq, the others.
Yeah, you got a bunch of microwaves on that bench.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, we showing that.
the second half upon
All right,
us.
let's get
We'll
it.
find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
Set alarm for 10:40 a.m.
So it's Brooklyn now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. We've got Cameron Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets five. And as it goes out of bounds.
Ain't no way possible. We thought this was.
Oh, he picked him clean. 3-on-3. Wagner with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Carter, the pass to Fultz. Shoots over Dinwiddie, and there's Fultz. That one's good. On the assist by Carter.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Owens, and that one is hammered home.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Good D.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Banchero. Five on the clock. Down low. Here's Owens. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim.
Good work,
I love it.
Here's Dinwiddie.
Rebound.
The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Oh, yeah, that's buckets.
Here's Banchero. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And, yep, it's good. Banchero's got 8 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Dinwiddie against Fultz. Owens. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Dinwiddie against Fultz.
Big foul. Owens. First personal foul. 15 foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
The Magic have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Here's Owens. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Wagner brothers, not the only brother teammates we've seen lately, Clark.
That's exactly right, B.A. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Sun squad? You know, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got 9.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to Claxton. Now Dinwiddie. Pounded by Fultz. There's a screen. Here's Thomas. It's deflected. They retain possession, and Claxton gets the bucket.
He's doing everything he can for his team. Perfect shooting so far. His teammates now need to step up.
Here's Owens. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got assist number 8 now on the night. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
Pass to Banchero. Soft touch off the glass. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Knocks down the triple. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot, and once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
That one drops for him.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Thomas. No good with the triple.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
To the inside, and Banchero gets it to go.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Inside, here's Claxton, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Carter, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. Up top, Dinwiddie. He's got 13. Out left to the wing. Here's Thomas. Three-pointer off the mark.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Owens, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Johnson with it. Now Carter defending. And they pick up 2. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defense all up in Finney-Smith's grill. But he stays strong and still gets the shot through.
Pass to Banchero. To the paint. Here's Owens. 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. Blocked. Now here's Johnson. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Banchero. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all. You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Count it. Wagner's got 11 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Banchero. To the wing on the left. Wagner with it. Outside Fultz. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And, you know, Fultz has a nice feel for when to let the mid-range J go. I mean, showing a real desire to make this a deadly part of his game.
Thomas, they get it back. Here's Claxton. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Ben Carroll. Here's Owens. Give him 30. Wagner left side for 3. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Thomas misses.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Picked by Carter. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Owens. He's marked by Finney-Smith, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll...
Yeah, that's contact. Nice call, ref.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton. At the line, 2 times.
Here, O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Curry, he's checked in for Thomas. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Dinwiddie. Wagner, Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Simmons with it. 7 points in the game. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Mill. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for it.
Everyone, please get home safely, and we'll see you at our next event.
Good game, everybody.